the reaction content and to see the part 2 of Theo Von, stick around.
Yeah, man. Black Pegasus, Don, 40-year-old FUQ boys.
Yeah,
Let's get it popping. This is
let's
Theo
get
Von
it.
making musicians laugh. Part 2.
No, there's a lot of playpens for children, but how about a work pen? You know what I'm saying? We don't need a lot of work in there,
It could just
but
be like things that could be considered play.
you can text 911. I was at the Dustin Poirier Max Holloway fight, and I remember texting 911. I'd never done it before. I was like,
gonna get beat up.
oh, I said, dear God.
He said the kids should have a work pen. You know what's funny? I don't know why this went into my brain, but if you think about how kids play, what do little kids do? Little boys are in the sandbox playing with trucks, which is low-key work. And then little girls are like in the kitchen, with the little toy kitchens and their little dolls.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter
So they're
always
kinda
pretends that she's playing like Barbie Playhouse, babies, all types of stuff, mermaids.
Does your kids do, or does your daughter do, I should say, like the restaurant yet? Has she done that?
She's done stuff like that. Can I get your order?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild. You got to, teach them young. That's what Minecraft is low key trying to do, is like train the next generation.
What is Minecraft? Like a video game?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know shit about
To
Minecraft.
train the next generation to get back in the factories, back in the mines. You know what I mean?
Everyone's like, yo, the new Minecraft movie is awesome and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't know what Minecraft is, if we're being honest. So,
Yep.
holler.
2 men are beating the shit out of each other in Atlanta.
That's a waste of resources, Theo Von.
And they wrote back, I'm not even joking, what's good?
No, they did not. I swear to no, they did not.
Yeah, they used to say, if you feed Alka-Seltzer to a seagull, they'll blow up. So, yeah, dude,
I never tried that, because that would definitely up my... That was my Steve.
Never tried it. You fed 200 Tums to a little person, bro. That's fucking way crazy.
It didn't blow up.
France, they start drinking wine from like 5.
Oh God.
They give tiny glasses of wine to their kids, and it makes them respect alcohol by.
I'd watch that online if they had that. To be honest, no judgment or anything, and I don't know any of the children, but and I wouldn't want to know any of them. Yeah,
kind of. I guess.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Am I tripping? I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I didn't grow up in like an alcohol culture in my family or household. Like
I mean, that's what they say, that in Europe and like Italy, that you're basically given wine, from the time that you're a child with dinner.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like
Wine is so trash too to me. It just doesn't taste good to me.
But again, it's like that's the thing, is that we live in this, modern era where that's not common. But back in the day, that's what people used to drink all the time. You would literally drink wine or beer because water was tainted. So that was part of the reason that it was so pervasive, because they would boil it and purify it to make it, and then you knew that you weren't going to die from dysentery.
Imagine running a marathon and just sipping on wine or beer. That'd be crazy.
Dude, it's crazy
Doesn't
to think
beer cause dehydration like soda, or no?
it does, but the alcohol content was probably lower, so they weren't drinking like the crazy beer that we have now. It was more like
low.
watered down.
Okay, got you. It was light. It was Coors light.
Yeah.
to be honest, no judgment or anything, and I don't know any of the children, but and I wouldn't want to know any of them. Yeah,
Kind of, I guess.
yeah, dude.
A male escort?
I don't know. Hooker's
What
better.
the fuck's the dip? Yeah.
Hooker sounds like you don't have insurance, but you're still going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Male escort sounds like you're at least applying for some sort of like government aid with it. I feel like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my
The
God.
jelly rolled on him, brother. He put the double eclair on somebody. That was his finishing move, I think.
The double eclair.
Or I think it was like the dirty.
The double eclair.
He put something on somebody. He put the fucking crispy bear claw on somebody, I think. This dude worked with us, bro. And they call him Raptor, right? That was his nickname. And not nicknamed after the truck.
A dinosaur?
Yeah, something, bro. They had a lot of tornadoes would come through there. So you have to go lay in one of the ditches if you were out there working. Like, we have to go lay in one of the ditches, right? So one day, there's a pretty good twister in the distance, so we're scared, so I run over, I lay in. He comes in behind me, lays right on top of me, bro. We must have 400 yards of ditch, and he laid right on top of me, man.
Thanks for making the effort to come here.
You're welcome. This is Birdie Bottoms.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bertie Bottoms.
Bertie Bottoms.
A little wine is good. It's good for the heart. Doctors say pregnant ladies can drink it.
Can they really?
That's what they say.
Yeah, but have you seen the babies?
They're pretty awesome whenever they come out.
Dude, I'm gonna say this, dude.
They shred hard. They're like, I've been drinking before I was born.
A lot of them have real pale skin and they're gingers, which are good citizens of the society, and they wear North Carolina jerseys, so they fucking go hard, bro. Yeah, dude. Cocaine. Well, it'll make you give your email address to a dolphin, dude. It just you can tell up. You'll be like, yeah, let's keep it. Let's holler at each other. We're gonna fucking. And he's like. All right, dude. You bring your voice. I'll bring my voice. Email me. You're like, what is even? In the morning, you're like, who the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
Stay away from me, God. That would be scary. Like Tuesdays, it's like
His interaction with Tommy Lee is something else. Like he's actually going so his interaction with Tommy Lee and Ed Sheeran from these clips, they're just like vibrating paws at a whole different level.
Yeah, because he was. I mean, Theo was a former, cocaine head, so
He's just letting loose. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm with my people.
It's funny because I kind of like the way that Ed Sheeran is getting down. Like, I wouldn't say that I didn't expect it because I don't. He's just a pop artist.
Yeah.
So I think of a pop artist
You
being
put
more
them-
polished and like kind of like
Media
reserved.
trained.
Yes, of being like, oh, can I laugh at this? Am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to offend this demographic?
Yeah.
But then again, he's Irish, so I think the Irish just kind of have a more, they have a
Is he
drinking
Irish?
culture.
I thought he was like from the UK. I
Is
didn't
he
know that.
English?
I don't know.
He looks Irish to me.
He looks Irish.
His name is Sheeran. That doesn't seem like
Hey,
English.
Let's find out right now. I don't know. I did not know.
I don't know either, to be
Off
honest.
of
This is
looks,
me
I
just
would have
being.
said he's Irish, but I was like, I thought he was from
So
the UK.
that's me just being racist, basically. It's my own people.
What?
I just automatically was like, oh,
Well, I mean, I would think
maybe he's
Canelo.
Scottish. He could be Scottish.
I would think Canelo was Irish, unless I heard him speak.
This is true.
You know what I mean? So, okay, let's chat GPT be the judge if he's a race piece of All right, there we go. What ethnicity is Ed Sheeran? Is he Irish?
And the survey says,
Ed Sheeran is English, but he does have Irish roots.
there you go.
We're both right. He was born in Halifax, West Yorkshire, England, and raised in Farmington, Suffolk. His paternal grandparents are from Ireland, so
See?
he's partially Irish.
He's
by
Irish.
ancestry. Yeah, you're right. He is. I mean, yeah.
But whatever, he's English.
So nationally, he's British. Heritage, he's Irish.
He's oppressed. He was part of the oppressed Irish people.
Hey, man. Shout out to the,
You know?
who was it that fought back? The IRA? Was that them or no? Or was they bad guys? They're bad guys or good guys? I don't know, man. What the fuck?
That's just a funny
That's your
question.
job to let
That's
me know.
just, well, I can't chime in and be like, oh, the people that were bombing pubs were like the good guys.
Oh, okay.
But then,
I didn't know. I just
but
thought they
then
were
at the
like-
same
I thought they were
time,
like the Black Panthers of Ireland.
I guess they are. It's just a funny ass question. Are they the good guys? It's not that simple.
Yeah, you're right.
You
you're
know?
right. It's because it's also like what side
I
do you
guess
sit on.
technically they would be considered like freedom fighters,
Yeah,
but
like
then they
Robin
were
Hoods.
also,
That's what I always.
but
thought,
then they
I
were
don't know.
also blowing up pubs. And,
Oh, got you,
you know,
got you. Okay, I don't know
doing all
shit, you
that.
guys. Let's keep the fun rolling. Let's not get into the Irish.
Zombie. That's what that song is about.
Zombie. The Irish.
Zombie.
Yeah.
Hey,
Pushback.
with their tanks and their bombs.
and their dunks and their guns.
like spout all you can spouse. or
Yeah, they
whatever.
come in and they chuck the keys in, and then it's just a massive orgy.
Well,
Huge.
I mean, that went a little far, but yeah, I was just thinking like, yeah, do they at least just get to meet somebody? You know? Dang, bro, I appreciate it. I even wore this shirt. I didn't show you the whole
Yo,
thing.
he got him.
Well,
Hold
that's
on,
how
I need to hear the whole
dude,
combo.
scary. Like Tuesdays, it's like spout all you can spouse. or
Yeah, they
whatever.
come in and they chuck the keys in, and then it's just a massive orgy.
Well,
Huge.
I mean, that went a little far, but yeah, I was just thinking like, yeah, do they at least just get to meet somebody? You know? Dang, bro, I appreciate it. I even wore this shirt. I didn't show you the whole time,
I didn't see that.
but this is authentic right here.
Oh, I don't know.
That is
This
so.
is the
I don't
real
care
deal.
either way.
I think it's authentic. If not, dude, then it's fucking Ticketmaster got me again, bro. That's all I
When
know.
you steal that from a fucking meth head.
One of the secondary sites, bro. Let me just say this: shirt is tested positive.
And it's like instant torque in those things.
You were
too.
into the future.
You could go 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds, and that thing just
In half a yawn, brother, you'd be over there. Get you there quick.
I also like the name Llewellyn. Sounds like an elf name
Like an elf, like a.
from Lord of the Rings,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
You could imagine like Aragorn going to meet with Llewellyn. Llewellyn. Well, that's like No Country for Old Men.
Maybe at a Love's truck stop, I think I can imagine. You know?
When Aragorn goes to the Loves.
But you have to have a best friend that you're like, all right, every now and then you're like, all right, I'll my best friend, you know? You know? But if it's just a best friend, then after a while you're like, oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I just got to find.
No. That's a friendship too far.
Yeah.
That friendship is
Hey,
too far.
hey.
No, I'm straight. I'm good.
I'm
good, man.
You ain't got a best friend like that?
Look at how it kind of for a second was getting awkward, and then maybe it's just me. Maybe I just felt awkward. Maybe they didn't get awkward at all. I was like, yo, whoa.
Dude, those rock stars party different though. So they probably just hit a nerve where he was just like, oh, yeah, I've been there, done that. Oh,
I mean, to be real, he's an animal. I gotta make a confession. Pause. No Diddy Times.
have you watched the Netflix series on them?
No.
The
On
show
who?
that's like the
No. On Motley Crue?
yeah.
No.
I was trying to remember the name of it. I
I
can't.
only know because I do reactions, the music reactions on that.
It's actually really good.
Mm.
And just seeing like the background of all the stuff that they went through. I mean, they were wild boys. Wild.
No, I know. I was about to make a confession, but I just won't now since you took my spotlight.
No, it's confession time. You know what I mean?
Nah, man,
since the Pope died, and you can't, confess your
Unfortunately,
sins.
okay, first-
now you have to do it. You have to do
Pause.
it. Okay.
Pause. No Diddy times infinity. But, because of my little fantasy of Pamela Lee, I saw their tape.
Mm.
And unfortunately, his tape is more about his D than it is her. And I watched it in search of more visuals of her, and it just is what it is. So, but yeah. So that's my confession, you guys. Those days are over. I'm a changed man. I definitely don't watch Korn anymore. But yeah, I remember. I don't know a dude who didn't think Pamela Lee was fire. She's a very attractive woman.
Yes.
So, anyways, but the fact that she had a tape going around, I think I had this weird sense of like, oh my god, like just being able to see someone like who you're not supposed to see. There was something about that where I was like, yo, I gotta see this, and I don't know. I think it was
That was like
I'm
the
trying to
first
figure out-
one, wasn't it?
No, Paris Hilton was the first one.
Was it really?
A Night in Paris. Yeah, saw that one too.
That's crazy that you just have that in your memory banks that you can just
was a
immediately recall that.
It was a problem. It was
Oh
a big
my
problem
God.
for me.
I got to get rid of this best friend so I can fuck a little. I think so. It's like you got to kind of find that middle ground, I think,
I sweat. Like if I'm on
Really?
stage, I just drip.
You're just leaking, huh?
Yeah, I think I think there's something in the Irish blood where heat just does not agree with me, and
Because you brought your own heat. Of course, the son would be like, "Who the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying? Stepping on my turf right
but
here.
but if I go in a sauna, I'll usually be sweating for like 3-4 hours after. So getting in an ice bath, almost, it's kind of like
Obviously I have.
This is a total side note, but I thought about us doing a reaction to it. There's a clip or there's like a video that's talking about like the genetics of like gingers, of redheads is like different. Like they have a different threshold for pain and all kinds of different shit. They're literally built different.
Yeah, I didn't.
Haven't
know
really
that.
been. I haven't been quarantined as much as some people have, but
That's true. Yeah, you've been a little more out and about, man.
Yeah.
Hey, every now and then a rabbit gets out the cage.
hey man, they can get a better lock.
Oh, dude. Man, you scored more in Alabama than the Volunteers have in a damn decade. That's for sure, bro. No doubt about that.
Hey, go Vols, baby.
That's it, man. Go Vols. Did you see the Squallet? It's like a wallet, a squirrel wallet.
Shut up.
Go to Squallet website.
Squall it.
Yeah, get that squalid. Get on there.
What?
Look at this bitch, homie. These squirrel wallets are made with real squirrel pelts.
I love this so much.
The
dude.
fur is super soft and pliable.
Why is this something I need? I need one of these, dude.
I'll get you a dang squalid.
Get me a squalid, dude. Get me a squalid.
No fucking way.
That's crazy because like I've just scrolled through Etsy and there's like the wildest stuff. There's like, you know what Etsy is?
Mm-hmm.
So I saved this page too because it was just so ridiculous. And it's like there's somebody who does like taxidermy of like rats and stuff, but then like puts them on stripper poles. So there's like a whole page of all these taxidermy rats on stripper poles. I'm like, yo, there's some people out there with some wild imaginations.
That's insane.
The squalid.
This might be the last joke of this
This
joint.
babysitter was giving me a ride to YMCA camp, and she played it. And I'd never been like in a car like with a woman before that wasn't my mother.
Yeah.
And so I think it like everything seems so like real.
Yeah.
She let me put her seatbelt on her. I remember it. Was,
Oh my gosh.
You know, we got to be safe. You got to be safe in here.
Let me buckle you up.
So I put her seatbelt on like 7 times, and then finally she, we start driving, and she put on Bon Jovi, and I just remember hearing that was like the first song I ever heard.
That sounds like a rabbit hole story.
Mm-hmm. To say the least.
Oh man. See, I was thinking about I think that one with Trump on the cover is like Theo Vaughn making politicians laugh or something. That's might be the next joint I rock with, but we'll see. Anyways, you ready to tap out?
I'm ready to tap out.
All right, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and yo, catch us. Check us out on our other channel, 40-Year-Old FUQ Boys, depending on where you're watching this. And Pegasus vs. the World, because, you know, we're all over the place. But anyways, bye, Felicia. Oh, I'll play the beat.
Peace.
Because I can play this one.
For being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.